I want to share a message today that Jesus has been giving me regarding hearing from God and not hearing just from man. You would probably ask yourself, well, what about all the people in the Bible that heard from God and God sent them to come speak to people? What about the people today that will speak about Jesus to other unbelievers? What about the pastors in the churches? What about those street preachers? What about anyone who's speaking what you think is the truth? And what Jesus was telling me was that the difference is a true disciple of Jesus will point you to Jesus. They won't ever point you to come back to themselves for your salvation. They'll tell you the only place you can get salvation is by going to Jesus on your knees in prayer. It is very true that Jesus uses a lot of people to warn other people. He uses his children to give you a message, but it is up to you to accept that message and to take it to Jesus on your knees and ask him, is this the truth? He calls everyone who wants to be his child to discern between truth and error. Are you listening to pastors who point you back to their church? Are you listening to your family members around you that will be pointing you to other things than Jesus? Are you listening to your friends that'll tell you things that you need to do to be right with God? Or are you going straight to Jesus and asking him what you need to do to be right with him? If you want to be right with Jesus and have salvation, you have to work it out with him in fear and in trembling. And this message is a warning to you to get right with Jesus before you're forever too late. To accept the message that Jesus sends you, whether it's through other people or whether it's straight from him. If he's speaking to you, go straight to him and listen to him. Don't keep going back to men. Go to Jesus.